How the myth of golden and mighty ancient Egypt changed culture. If Howard Carter had not discovered Tutankhamun's tomb 100 years ago, there would be no Los Angeles Library, no famous tarot cards, no epic movie characters, no fashion collections, and many rock hits. A group of researchers led by an Englishman named Carter discovered a burial site with thousands of priceless artifacts in the Valley of the Kings on November 4, 1922. With these findings in the world began Egyptomania. With the discovery of Howard Carter associated grim legends about the curse of the pharaohs. Almost all members of the expedition died under strange circumstances. Mystical coincidences, rich afterlife mythology of the ancient Egyptians, their belief in the resurrection impressed the filmmakers. In 1932, Karl Freund's film about how a group of scientists accidentally brings the Egyptian Imhotep back to life was released. Thus began this theme in cinema. Other iconic films are Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy, The Aztec Mummy, The Mummy, and The Time Traveler. Ancient Egypt can rightly be considered the founder of fashion. After 1922, bold designs and prints, an abundance of gold and precious stones, geometric lines, ornaments, embroidery, bright and massive jewelry became popular. The Egyptian style appears in the architecture of Europe and the United States. The glass pyramid of the Louvre in Paris and the Central Library in Los Angeles are executed in it. Tutankhamun's tomb inspired rock musicians. Iron Maiden writes the lyrics, Power Slave, about the pharaoh's death and loss of power. The Alan Parsons Project creates the album, Pyramid, and the band Nile performs songs based on ancient Egyptian myths. The English poet and occultist Aleister Crowley is considered by many to be a Satanist, but that is not entirely true. Even in his childhood, he was disappointed in Christianity, and he looked for the truth in ancient cults and teachings. And was inspired by Egypt. Together with the artist Frieda Harris, he created the Tarot of Thoth. Each card has Egyptian symbols on it. Tutankhamun was not a formidable, strong, handsome man with the wisdom of an old man. He ascended to the throne at the age of 9 or 10 and died around 19. He suffered from many diseases, had a bad limp and used a cane to walk. He had about 130 of them. Howard Carter once said, the only noteworthy event of his life was that he died and was buried. On the one hand, this is true. Tutankhamun H.